Hello, this is Yul Hanna, and I'm talking to you for CruiseCraz.com. On our last video, we talked about a few videos we'll be doing that will feature our dining rooms on different cruise ships. Tonight, I'm going to talk about dining on the Princess Cruise Line. You have what is first and foremost called your traditional dining, and this has been the classic cruise experience for many, many years, where you have the same time you eat each night, either first or second seating, and it's in an upscale dining room. Then you'll have the same table each time you come to eat for whichever meal that you choose, and the same wait staff. Now, I really like that. I think it's it's fun for me to get to know the people that are involved, get to know your head waiter, and your service people there at your table. It's a wonderful thing, and we really enjoy that. But not everybody can, be that rich that they have things they want to do throughout the week that is going to require them to be someplace else. And that has prompted a Princess Original, which is the anytime dining option. And this is allow you the freedom to eat with whomever you wish and whenever you'd like to eat, just as you would in a fine restaurant between the hours of 5:30 p.m. and 10. And you have a table for two one evening, or maybe you might join for a festive meal for the next with several people you know. The choice is really yours. But in either case, the dining in the main dining room is very, very good. One of the options that we discovered on our last cruise was the club class. The club class is a unique experience. First, you have to have one of the mini suites in the club class, and you have more enhanced VIP level services with not just your dining, but other benefits and special amenities while you're staying. But by having the club class, you have you dine on your own schedule once again with a special dining room access. There's a special place that you go to get into your dining area, and it's a restricted number of tables in that area. It's in the Portofino dining room and on deck 6 midship. When you go into this, you'll have some exclusive offerings that are not offered in the rest of the dining area, including a dedicated wait staff and tableside preparation on several things. Like if you want a Caesar salad, they'll make it right there at your table. And your head waiter many times will be making an entree or dessert right by the tables that is served right there to all the people in the club class area. It's available for breakfast and dinner daily, as well as lunch on sea days. We really like the club class, and I think you would too. One of the things I mentioned on the last video is the chef's table, and in concluding with the main dining area, this will occur in the main dining area and in the galley. Definitely recommend, if you've never done a chef's table, that you schedule it on your cruise on Princess. It's very good. Most of the lines have a chef tables of some type, but this is a very good one. And as you can see here, there are a lot of offerings that are very, very special. And if you consider it to be like an excursion, it really is. It's reasonably priced as far as that goes. And I think you'd really enjoy that. And that kind of concludes our main dining area. And that takes us to our specialty dining. Specialty dining on Princess is, there are some very fine restaurants. One of them, of course, is a restaurant that has been inspired by the chef Curtis Stone. Curtis Stone is an award-winning chef and entrepreneur. His Los Angeles restaurant, Maud, received a Michelin star, which is pretty impressive. On the ship, his restaurant is called Share. Chef Stone's menu includes all kinds of fresh salads and pasta, handmade pastas, and premium meats and decadent desserts. And it would be a meal to remember, that's for sure. And you may want to consider Share while you're on the ship. If you're an Italian fan, they have Sabatinis. According to the Caribbean Princess and the Grand Princess, also the Sabatini's menu is available on the Regal Princess and the Coral Princess, the Star Princess, and the Sky Princess. And it's your traditional Italian fare, and of course an assortment of wine pairings and classic Italian cuisine. I think you would really enjoy it. Another one that you may want to consider is the Salty Dog Gastropub. Chef Ichimura developed this restaurant, and it's really, the Salty Dog offers a menu that is more of a maybe a more traditional American fare. It's they have pub favorites, burgers, some really fine upscale sandwiches and that kind of thing. And he also has small bites, and it's located in the Wheelhouse Bar on selected ships. And guests can also enjoy a variety of beers that are available on tap, and also wine, whiskey, and cocktail selections. And that's the Salty Dog Gastropub. Next, we have some restaurants and eating opportunities that are in the main part of the ship, in the atrium area. Some of these are free, and some of them have some cost to them. The first one, of course, is the International Cafe. The International Cafe has pastries and sandwiches and salads and some light meals that you could use breakfast, lunchtime especially. And of course, they have the premium coffee products that you could have, which would be an expense. Now, the food is free, but the coffees would be an added expense. Another is Alfredo's Pizza, and Alfredo's Pizza is a dedicated pizza shop. Just go in, sit down, eat kind of pizza. And pastas and different salads and so on and so forth. And there is an expense for that too. Vines is, of course, a wine restaurant, kind of. They have small plates and, of course, all kinds of wine and hors d'oeuvres and in light fare. But, of course, the wines are what's important at Vines. And, of course, gelato. I thought I'd had gelato before, but when I had it on the ship, it was just exquisite. And they have several different flavors and varieties. There's an expense for that, too. So that is on the atrium. Well, our next eating opportunity is on the decks. Probably the most used one would be the Horizon, which was traditionally the buffet. I don't know that we're going to be able to call it buffet anymore, as you'll be served. It'll be kind of the same kind of thing, but they're going to be serving you. But the Horizon has lots and lots of food opportunities and different fare all the time. And there's stations that have different kinds of foods that you can get. And just consider it the buffet, okay? In addition to that, in the Horizon, they have the pastry shop, which has all kinds of desserts and pastries that would tantalize your taste buds, that's for sure. There is, on the deck, they have a pizzeria that is free, and you just walk up and grab some pizza and head on down the road, and it's available 24 hours. They also have a burger and hot dog grill. They are complimented with a beverage of your choice, and of course the drinks cost, but the hot dogs and the hamburgers are free. So take advantage of that while you're on ship. And the last I'd like to mention is they have movies outdoors all the time. And instead of just having movies, they have snacks to go along with that too. And of course, popcorn is free. So take advantage of that. Now there are other things available all the time, like for example, soft serve ice cream. They usually have machines around the ship that you can get soft serve ice cream. Most of the time, very tasty. Just grab one and go. I don't know how it's going to be served. It'll probably be served to you now with the COVID situation the way it is today, but it still probably is going to be available. One other thing that I failed to mention is, of course, there's 24-hour room service available to you each and every day of the cruise. And you can enjoy a quiet moment in your cabin while you're munching on a sandwich or having a piece of cake or some chocolate chip cookies. And you can, sometimes it's just nice just to crash in your room and bring the food to you. They also will make available balcony dining if you through room service. If you want breakfast or dinner out on the balcony, you can do that too with maybe a little wine and make it an evening. You just have to make a reservation and they'll bring it to you. Now, there is some expense to that. Charges will apply for a balcony breakfast, lunch, or pizza delivery. Bottled soft drinks and alcoholic beverages are also a charge, but water, iced tea, juice, those kind of things are free. Lots of eating opportunities on the Princess line, and I hope this has been informative. This is Yul Hanna, and I'd like to remind you to press the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you next time as we talk about food on the Carnival line. We'll see you later.